I also want to jump into what are the financial things that I am thankful for as well. First of all, financially, I am thankful for still having jobs. Okay, so um, man, I know a lot of people have lost jobs during the pandemic. I know that the economy has suffered in a lot of ways, but I am extremely thankful for the fact that my wife has kept her job. I mean, she even got a pay cut at one point for like a month, but then everything got back on track, and so man, just so thankful that we're making the money that we make, and we're bringing the money in, and we've kept the positions that we have, and so it's really helpful to run our household, and it's especially helpful now, as you heard with my personal things, that we're having a baby. It's really helpful in that particular way. So I'm just extremely grateful for the fact that we have gotten to keep jobs and get to keep doing things that we enjoy doing. And that's a financial thing because it brings in the money. So extremely thankful for our jobs and those who employ us, because we both work for really good organizations with really good people who we like working around, we like working with, and that care a lot about us. So what more can you ask for in that area? And then another thing financially that I am thankful for, I am thankful that we are not in debt. We are out of debt. We've been out of debt for going on about 2 full years now. And being out of debt is a totally different thing. Being out of debt is, and I've stressed it to you guys time and time again, but here would be a good place to just jump right back into that. Man, when you're out of debt, you have so much freedom. You have options with your money. You can choose to do different things with your money that you wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. And so I'm just really grateful for the fact that we don't have that debt that is, pulling us down and pulling us back financially. We have the freedom to choose how we want to spend our money. We have, the freedom to choose how much we want to give and how generous we want to be. And we can maintain our financial balance a lot better given the fact that we are completely out of debt. And so I know some of you aren't in that place, but you should definitely know that you will be so grateful, so thankful when you do work through your debt repayment plan and you do get to that other side where you are out of debt. It's an unbelievable feeling. And even though we've been out of it for like 2 years, I think all of the time about how thankful I am for it and how much it is a fantastic thing to have achieved financially. And it will just allow us to move forward with a lot fewer impediments to our financial success from here on out. Then even further, I'm thankful for having savings. I'm thankful for having money set aside for a rainy day because it has rained a lot this year. Not necessarily in our lives, thank God, but it has rained a lot in the lives of many. And so having that money set aside in case it does rain, in case emergencies do occur, in case bad things do happen that are costly and that we have to pay for, it's a fantastic feeling. I'm extremely thankful for having that money set aside. And that kind of goes to the having a job and being able to build up that savings, and it goes right along with being out of debt as well, because in being out of debt we could be a lot more intentional about building up our savings to a point where we can handle most things that life will throw at us. Obviously not everything, we've talked about that before, but extremely thankful for the fact that we do have that savings set aside and can move forward in our financial action plan with a lot of intensity. And then naturally, as a financial nerd, I'm extremely thankful for our ability to build up investments. I know the importance of having investments to fund our future and to be able to do the things we want to do in the long term. So building up investments is something I'm extremely thankful for. And it doesn't hurt that we had money set aside to where, and I've told you guys about this before, when the market dropped hard in March and April, we could buy more stock, and we could buy more investments to increase in value and get those really good increases in value for the long term and have those really good returns. So I'm thankful for the ability to be able to do that and build those values up and do those things that I know are going to benefit us over the long term. And I'm thankful for that long-term viewpoint. I'm thankful for being set up financially and mentally in a way that I have the patience, I have the emotional control, or some may say emotional maturity, to allow things to play themselves out, to allow things to run their course, and not just jump in at the wrong time or freak out or anything like that. And I get nervous and stressed and anxious just like anybody else. But being able to resist from acting upon those emotions is a really, really big thing. And I'm thankful I'm able to do that with my investing and the strategy that we have for our investing over the long term. And so that's just going to benefit us. And so I'm thankful that that's a way that I think, and that we do have the ability to build investments in the way that we are.